Okay, folks, it's a pleasure to be with everybody today for another representation of our great team, as well as this awesome opportunity called Autobtcbuilder, that we refer to as ABB. Folks, again, this is called Autobtcbuilder. We refer to it also as ABB. My name is Stephen Cuffey. It's a pleasure to be with you. And we have 3 presentations that I do 2 out of the 3. And usually our wonderful team member, admin staff, Derek Blackley, or someone on the other team does the 3rd showing of this presentation. This awesome opportunity as well. Okay, this is Autobtcbuilder, a great platform of a Bitcoin program that started latter 2017 into 2018. And during that time, people was costing people in from $200 to $300 on up for people to join this opportunity. And so, folks, but you know, some great things happened in the early part of this year, around March, April this year. And they started 2 parts of the program, which caused people to cycle faster. And that's called a rotator, okay? Because people weren't back then, they weren't cycling to each level that fast. And they started a lower price point called the feeder level. And I'll talk about that in just a few moments. Okay, let me go ahead and share my screen. And what we're going to go to now is our team website. Now, our team is called Team Nico, and it's based out of New Zealand. We have about 8 to 9 staff members. Our team leader is Joe Stevens, and he's doing a fine job for our team, okay? We all work hard behind the scenes, folks, to make sure we got the best team in the whole company. And because we're moving so fast, and we're doing so well, apparently the owner is recognizing us back here in the United States, because this is a USA company, okay? Now, as it says here, how would you, a one-time payment, folks, how would that turn a one-time payment into 0.0056 a Bitcoin, which is a small amount of Bitcoin? I'll give you that figure in just a moment at the price of Bitcoin today at this present time, into a whopping 18.2 Bitcoins in less than a year here on our team, okay? I'd like to thank Joe Stevens for making this great website for our team. Okay, this is our team only website. Okay, you know, this program is one of the best and fastest growing platforms of a Bitcoin program in 2019. Members are just cycling in a short period of time. It's so powerful because it is done by great teamwork and very good leadership. Okay. Now, we want to talk about how do we join this opportunity, folks. Basically, it's not a situation like you're used to seeing, okay? Basically, all you have to do is start with that one-time payment. And that one-time payment is one time, meaning that there are no monthly fees or admin fees in this opportunity. Just 0.0056 a Bitcoin. Just get back with the person who invited you here. And Joe Stevens or Bex Powell, who do all the accounts for us, they'll provide a Bitcoin address for you to send that 0.00562 to. And then at that time, folks, your account will be confirmed. Everything will be done in a very 5 or 10 minutes at tops, folks. Now, folks, these are the items that we need for everyone to join this opportunity. A first and last name that is on your government picture ID in your country. You're going to need that. That's going to be very important, because when it's time to do your verification for possible withdrawal later, that's going to have to match. Okay. You're going to create a username and a temporary password for us to complete your application. You'll go back later once we turn it over to you. You can go back and change your password. We need that. We need your email, because you'll be receiving emails for confirmation, because when you actually withdraw, they send a confirmation at your email that you have to confirm before they can process it for you. Okay? Your zip code, and if you don't have a zip code, just Google country codes for your area, and it'll give it to you. The name of your country and a phone number. That's all we need to complete your account. All right, these are the items that we need. That is how you join this opportunity. You get this information to Bex Pyle or Joe Stevens. Okay. Now, what is also important here, folks, once you become an active member of ABB, we don't share no links here. Okay. We have a rotator system in place, and a link is only done or provided by Joe Stevens, who holds onto that link because they do your, and Bex Pyle, because they do your actual account for you. Okay. Now, folks, if you decide to share your link, you will just get separated from the team as well as the system, meaning the rotator. And you will not earn hardly much at all because you'll get stuck between 1 and 2. Okay? You don't want that to happen to you. All right? So please don't do that. I'm now going to show some people who have cycled. I'm not going to go through everyone, folks. I'm going to just go through a few. This one here is myself when I cycled in July. This is in July when I cycled in 4 days from joining on July 17th from feeder level to level 1. These are more people in different areas of the whole world, including James Stevens, who is one of Joe Stevens' sons, as well as Darren Blackley. Okay, we got several people here who have cycled. Simonette is also responsible for doing banners for us, as well as Joe Stevens. And these banners here are done free of charge, nothing. Every time you cycle, you get another banner done. You can ask them, you can tell them what you like on it, or they'll create something they're gonna look very nice for you. This is Joe Stevens' wife, Bex, and different people in his family as well. Michael out of the United States. Kat is one of my people, as well as John. They're actually in my group. All right, people from all over the world, many people also in Africa. And this is my wonderful wife, Merlene, who's also in this opportunity in position to cycle to level 2 soon. Okay. All right, now we'll just go to the next month in August. Christine Tangway, who's also was at my first presentation today, and she signed up for somebody from Brazil. She's supposed to send the information to Joe Stevens. I don't know if he's got it yet, but I know she's going to send that to you, Joe. She's from Canada, but she's currently in Brazil right now. Okay, these are some people that may have cycled to the next level that you may see from level 1 to 2. Okay, some of them just cycling out of the feeder level to level 1. Okay. All right, these are some people from all over the world on our team. All right. Even from Pakistan, folks. Even from Pakistan. Okay, now let's go down to September. It's showing James Stevens. He achieved level 3 at the highest, earned more income level 3 than anyone on our team so far, because he cycled during the time Bitcoin was higher, around 10,400, 10,500. So many people cycle on our team, folks. Okay, we're gonna go down now. This showing, and I'd like to thank Joe Stevens for adding this on. I noticed it this morning. This is by far one of the best posters I've ever seen, and I'm not just saying because it's mine. He did a wonderful job. He got my favorite car, the Bugatti in the back, and my favorite sports car, as well as one of my action figures, which happens to be Captain America. This is one of our nation's flag as well. And it's showing that I cycle from the feeder level 1, level 2. I'm currently have been 2 weeks now into level 3. And these some other people who have cycled as well. Okay. And that's all that this is all in October. All right, all in this month so far. And we get people cycling almost every week on our team. It's not uncommon at all. All right. Now, as stated before, we do 3 Zoom meetings, okay? I did the first one early today, around 1 o'clock during my time. This one usually starts around 8 o'clock, but I waited about a half an hour to see if we had people filtered in, because I hate to start, then someone miss it, okay? And then a third one is done around 9:30, New Zealand time, around 7:30, Melbourne, Australian time, okay? And folks, Autobtc Builder here at Autobtc Builder, you want to put more Bitcoin in your wallet more quicker than any other company. That's why we have a lucrative compensation plan that goes all the way from feeder level all the way to 6, earning an incredible amount of Bitcoin, folks. And a rotator system that's so responsible for everyone cycling to each level to pay you faster than any other matrix type program. We have an ABB is a 2x2 matrix using a rotator system, okay? Everyone starts at this 0.0056 of Bitcoin. That turns into, guess what? Unlimited income, and I'll talk about that near the end of the presentation. Okay, automatic upgrade to level 1, that means that when your matrix is full of you and 6 people in the feeder level, then the company is going to cycle you over and move you over to level 1. And as I stated before, we have 6 levels from the feeder level. And the link is provided by Joe Stevens, okay? Head admin. Once the account has been created and activated, remember we added to the rotating system. And again, do not share your link you'll be separated from our system. The rotator is designed to put people under you and to fill your matrix, every one matrix. However, the company requires you to bring 2 people to help us cycle faster. Now, if 2 people help, if you bring your 2 people, help them people, those people help them get their 2 and their 2 and their 2. And next thing you know, the whole team will grow faster, and the rotator will be working to get people in your matrix a little faster, okay? We have 2 presentations, and I'm hoping that when I finish this presentation, I will send Joe Stevens you once I download it and make it a YouTube file. I would then send it to you because you can update mine. I see he actually updated his today, okay? That being Darren Blackley. Okay, these are 2 presentations. People can go to it at any time and can actually learn about this opportunity. Now I will log into my ABB account here. Now, when you're new in this opportunity, please read the Autobtc Builder member guidelines. If you are already, all you just got to click on the I agree and then proceed. And then that will launch your back office showing your dashboard. In the green here, what you'll see is total earnings, which increase and never decrease. It actually increases as you build your income at each level. Now here in the purple balance, that increases too as you cycle. But if you decide to withdraw any of your income or perhaps use your back office to pay someone forward out of the income that's in your back office, you can do that, okay? I happen to pay for about 10 people. And we have people here that's doing that all over the team to help our team go faster. If you happen to see a 3 in your total dollar line, that should be 2. That means that one person was inactive, was put in there by mistake somehow, okay? The company doesn't take them out too often, okay? And completed cycles here, folks, it shows your matrix and which level you have completed. Here it shows about a little over 2 weeks ago, I completed level 2 and with this plan here of 0.05. And this is not necessarily in order, but this is where everyone starts that plan. This plan is 0.0056. That's the feeder level. And then level 1, when you cycle over, you're awarded as 0.0167. Now, everyone here, you're being read, everyone is at the top of their own matrix, and you can't see everyone else's matrix, only yours. Now, you are in red, the 2 people below you are in blue, and then there are 4 people below them are in yellow. I'll go now to my 2x2 network, and people, mine does not show all those colors they used to, and it will come back to that. But basically, it's showing where I've already left, okay, which I've left the feeder level, level 1, and level 2. I'm currently on level 3. And when the colors, when Cat and the rest of the group cycle to level 3, then they will show up in those colors of blue and in yellow. Now, when you receive your back office, it's going to already be activated by Bex or either Joe Stevens. Okay, they're going to take care of everything in the feeder level. However, you just got to wait till the rotator fill your matrix full of 6 people. Now, when you bring your 2 and they join this opportunity, those 2 would not fall in your matrix. They fall in the rotator. We feed the rotator with people. Thus, those people fall into everyone's matrix, filling it up in the feeder level. The average time people are cycling is around about 2 months now because we're growing as a team. Now, folks, when my matrix filled up pretty fast, I cycled in 4 days. Darren and also James and Joe Stevens all in 3 days because we didn't have a lot of people on the team then. So all our matrix filled up very fast as people were starting to filter in on the team. But now because we've gotten bigger, it takes a longer time. But however, if we get bigger and bigger, we just may have your matrix may fill a little faster. So once your matrix is full with 6 individuals, then you begin to cycle from the feeder level over to level 1, and the company is going to move you over there, but that's the only place the company is going to move you. Now let's see how much 0.167. Let me refresh this because it's been sitting here for a minute. Okay, we now have started going up a little bit in Bitcoin. So let's see what it is currently. She's about $53 and $54, something like that, I believe. Let's see, 0.0056. No, $52 where I started from. $52.79, which is which is still great. We'll go. I believe we have someone here, Toby from Nigeria, so I'll go over his. In Nigeria is at 19,030.88. In New Zealand is at 82.97. I don't think we got anybody here from Canada. No, I don't think we do. No, we don't. So I won't go over Canada, okay? All right, I'll just refresh this. All right, folks. Now, once my matrix was full over in the feeder level, I then cycled over to level 1. The company moved me over there, okay? And I was awarded this 0.167. Now that figure right there actually goes into your reserve in your transaction history. It will not show in your withdrawal area or your dashboard. I'll show you exactly where it's actually going to be placed. It's placed in your transaction history, and here it is right here. Let me highlight it for you. Okay? And it says matrix cycle commission used to active next level matrix. That pertains to using that figure of 0.005, what was 0.0167 to actually cycle from level 1 down to level 2. So that just helped to reserve. You cannot withdraw that, okay? However, when the next time you earn income is when the 2 below you, which is my case was Cat and JD, when they cycled over to level 1, when the company moved them over, on that day I received $60 in Bitcoin for Cat and another $60 for JD. $120 I received. And I used that to pay someone forward. Okay, just like my wife Merlene did with hers. However, that is income you can withdraw. Now, when the last 4 cycled over to level 1, they created what you call a cycle bonus, okay, of this 0.05. Now, before I show you 0.5, I'm going to show you what's the 167 is to show you that you not only got back that your initial investment, you got much more back. Wait a minute, that's not right. Hold on a minute. Hold a minute. 0.167. Wait a minute. That can't be right. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Let me refresh this. Let's do this again. 0.0. Hold on a minute. 0.0167. Hold on. Let me do this again, folks. 0.0167. Okay, $157.19. So you got the $52 back plus more. Now, as far as other currencies, in Nigeria, you're now at 56,666.12. In New Zealand, you're at 247.22. I'll do Australia because of Darren is here. Australian dollar would be 229.06. All right. So now that we have everyone that's in level of your team that's in level 1, now I begin to cycle to level 2. But it's something that we all must do at this point. You see this little button right here, folks? You got to click that button that was in level 2, which I did. Then there was another little button that says pay field account balances, a little green button on the side here. When you click that, it withdraws from your cycle bonus you receive in level 1 to help you pay for level 2 of this 0.05. Okay? You're going to have some more income that comes with that, but so that income can be used to withdraw or either perhaps pay for someone forward. I chose during that time to pay. I withdrew one time, and then I used the rest of it to pay for some people on our team. Now I waited for Kat and JD to cycle to level 2. When they did the same thing I did. They pressed the button in their matrix to cycle to level 2, unlocking level 2's matrix. And during that time, I received 2 fast start bonuses of level 2, which was of this 10% of this 05. That was $152 for Kat and $152 for JD in Bitcoin. $326 in Bitcoin in 2 days I received. And I just waited 2 more months for the last 4 of my matrix that was left in level 1 to cycle to level 2. Thus receiving from them a cycle bonus that they created for me in level 2 of this right here. Now, I haven't showed you the cycle bonus level 1, so let me do that for you first. That's 0.05. That's 470.62. And Nigeria is 169,659.05. In New Zealand, we're at 740.02. And Australia, you are at now 685.69. Now, once everyone is in your matrix in level 2, you're getting ready now to cycle to level 3. And you're going to receive a cycle bonus from the people that in level, hold on a minute, just go here a minute. You're going to receive a cycle because you have all these people in level 2. That cycle bonus you leave out of level 2 is 0.15. Now I'm going to show you what that is. 0.15 is 1,410.57. In Nigeria, you're at now 508,508.86. In New Zealand, you're at 2,217.27. In Australia, you're at 2,054.47. Okay? And you took that part of that cycle bonus left in level 2, this cycle bonus right here in level 2 of this 0.15 to help you pay for the next level in level 3. I did that in front of everybody when I cycled that day, matter of fact, to show you exactly how it's done, for those that did not know. Okay? I just opened that level, I launched the matrix in level 3 by pressing the button in level 3. Okay? All right, now all I'm doing now is waiting for Kat and JD to cycle to level 3. Now I'm going to refer now to my PDF so you can see the levels, the amount of income in each level. Now that I'm in level 3, I then wait for Kat and JD to cycle to level 3. They will press the button, open up their matrix, and they'll come right down level 3, and I receive 2 fast start bonuses of level 3 now of this 0.15. Now, I'm gonna just wait a little bit longer and wait for the last 4 that's in level 2 to cycle to level 3. And then they're going to be creating this cycle bonus of this 0.45. 0.45 is 4,231.70 of US currency in Bitcoin. However, in Nigeria, we're now at that's New Zealand. We're in New Zealand, we're at 6,650.36. But Nigeria, we're at 1,525,526.59 naira. And those that live in Australia, we're at now 6,163.89. Okay, folks. Now that we have everybody, my whole matrix is me and 6 people in level 3, I'm now preparing to cycle to level 3. I press the button, unlocking that matrix. I use some of our cycle bonus to pay for the next level of level 4.45. Remembering you're going to have something left over. Okay? When you do that, folks, you're going to use that to pay something going forward, or perhaps just leave it there or withdraw it if you want to. All right, folks? Now, at this time, folks, your income is going to start really starting to build. Now, because I'm going to now wait for my 2, Kat and JD, to cycle from level 3 down to level 4. When that happens, they can create now another larger fast start bonuses for both of them of this 10% of this 4.45. Now, folks, I now am going to wait for my last 4 that's left in level 3 of my matrix to cycle down to level 4, creating this cycle bonus of 1.35, folks. 1.35 is currently 12,695, should I say, 09. 12-figure income for United States. Nigeria is another 4,576,579.76 of your naira. New Zealand, we're now at 19,819.23. And Australia would be 18,366.71. Okay? Now that we have everyone that's in our matrix, that's me and 6 people, all in level 4. I'm preparing to cycle to level 5. What do? I do what? I press the button, unlocking that matrix. I press a button that's called Pay Via Account Balance, that's withdrawing from the cycle bonus of level 4 to pay to the next level of level 5. Okay, of that 1.35. And then all I do is I wait for my 2, my Kat and JD, to cycle from level 4 to level 5, creating another large fast start bonus income of this 10% of 1.35. That's Now that 10% of that 12,000 is $1,200 for $1,200 for Cat and another $1,200 for JD. That is $2,400 in income and fast start bonus money coming out of level 5. Now, folks, this is what's really big. From when the last 4 of level 4 of my matrix cycle down to level 5, I get a big increase of this cycle bonus they're creating, of this 4.05. See, there's a big difference in Bitcoin from 1.35 to 4.05, as you're going to see. 4.05 is now at 37,000. You went from 12,000, over 12,000 to 37,000 from that previous level. 37,836.44 in US currency. Nigeria's are now at 13,640,035.36 Naira. Those is in New Zealand, we are now 59,460.34 of your New Zealand dollar. And those in Australia is at 55,113.88. Now we're getting ready to go down to the largest level of all, level 6. We're going to unlock that matrix by pressing a button, then pressing another little button that says pay via account balance. That's withdrawing from the cycle bonus of 405 to pay for the next level of 4.05 in level 6. And all I do is wait for Cat and JD to cycle from level 5 down to level 6 and receive the largest fast start bonus income of all levels. Now that 10% of 4.05 I just showed you where it was at 37,000. So that's 33,700 from Cat, another 3,700 from JD. It's over 7,000 US dollars in Bitcoin. Now I want to also say to you that for all countries you receive always in USD coming from your back office because it is a USA company. When it's linked to your cryptocurrency wallet, which is linked to your bank or credit union, whatever in your financial institution, your country, it will then show be go into your currency, your fiat currency. Now, folks, when the last 4 that's left in level 5 cycle to level 6, they create a whopping 12.15 Bitcoin. And that is a 6-figure income for New Zealanders, people in the United States, and people in Canada, and people in, I would say, people that are in Australia. But as far as Nigeria, that would be millions. Okay, 12.15 is 113,509.31 in US currency. It's a lot of income to come out of level 6 there. Now we are now talking Nigeria. We're now talking 40,920,106.07 of your Naira. In New Zealand, we're now talking 178,325.40 of your New Zealand dollar. And in Australia, we're now seeing 165,326.13 Australian dollar. Okay, folks? Now, folks, it looks like you just received everything that's all the Bitcoin in level 6, level 5, level 4, level 3, level 2, and level 1, and you came out of the feeder level starting at that 0.016, the 0.0056. That's a small amount of Bitcoin to end up getting thousands and millions in your currency, in your country, isn't it? But you know one thing, that's not all of it. Because what's going to happen when you cycle out of level 6 with all that Bitcoin, all you're going to do is start this process all over in the feeder level and pay that point out of that all that income of that little bit amount of money out your money at this 0.0056 and start all over again. Okay? The second time you go through from feeder level to 6 will be a quicker because you'll have more people behind you, more people on our team. The third time be quicker, and then on, and then on. Okay? That's what you call unlimited income that goes into infinity. Okay? All right, folks, that is the presentation. Has anyone in here got any questions at all?